Kenny Omega and potentially the Young Bucks also possibly, we don't know this, it has been disputed, making overtures towards Triple H and WWE. And reportedly, Kenny Omega sent out feelers while he was injured just to see if there was any interest. Now, Ringside News is saying this, and other people have said it may not be true. But if it is true, what are your opinions on that?
Well, I think this gives Omega and the Bucks. Omega was hurt, so if he sent out feelers, which brings up the question: is he tampering with his own contract?
Mm-hmm.
But the feelers he sent out weren't through official channels. I'll guarantee you that. It was with friends or people he knew, and Triple H would probably shy away from even giving him even a hint of an answer because it could be considered tampering. The Bucks, since they got in this trouble, they may have done the same thing. But I think there's something going on in AEW that we just are not aware of. I think things have been going downhill for a while. And with the news, even 6 weeks ago, there's a lot of discontent backstage in AEW. I think that was where it was coming from. But I did read this, that there are some lawsuits coming. Do you remember me telling you that, or did I say it on this show, that I wouldn't be surprised if some lawsuits are coming because of the assault backstage and all this?
I think it may have been on our CM Punk special. There was a rousing success, by the way, Dutch, if you didn't know.
Well, I do think that Punk, actually at this point, he wants to be fired. I don't think his heart is in wrestling anymore like he says it is. Oh, it's great for the fans to hear that. Oh, I love wrestling and I love you guys. I love your support, which he probably does. I'm not saying he's lying. But I don't think that if he sees a billionaire sitting there in front of him and he got assaulted, a big star like he is, he got assaulted in his dressing room by officials of the same company. That's not a good lawsuit to have. So if he can pick him up $2, $3, $4 million, he will go for it because now we know he's what's that word? Litigious. What is that word?
Litigious.
We know he's that because he sued Colt Cabana, and Colt Cabana I think sued him back. So he's well aware of what it involves of suing somebody. And if he sees Tony Khan sitting there, of course, he got more money than I guess Vince does, or his daddy does. But I don't think he would hesitate to sue because he's kind of mad at them now because they didn't take his side. And he may sue him anyway, even if he didn't take his side. So, but I predicted several times that I don't think a lawsuit is out of the question. And I think it's coming from somebody anyway. I wish Tony Khan would sue them and see what they would do.
My suggestion is that CM Punk loves wrestling, but only entirely on his own terms.
Well, possibly. I've known a lot of wrestlers like that because when they reach a certain level of being over, Hulk Hogan was the world's worst because he thought wrestling could not survive without him. Till Vince found out, they could survive without him. So he just developed some more stars. And then when Stone Cold got over, and then The Rock got over, and then the Clique got over, and so he found out that you just keep experimenting with different talent and different groups, and some of them will catch on. But yeah, I think he's overly dependent on his mind that he's over more than he really is.